Hello there guys and welcome to another video. So yesterday I was just doing a little bit of shopping and I came across a product from Gosh which I was kind of taken back by. So this is a prime and set powder and it's a banana powder, so it's, you know, one of them yellow ones that you usually put underneath your eyes to kind of brighten the eye area. And I was really surprised to see that with this one you can actually put it underneath your foundation. Now I don't know how about you, but every single beauty guru that I watch on YouTube have always said that putting powder underneath your foundation or any cream product really is a big no-no and you really shouldn't do it. So I was quite intrigued to see how this actually works and what it turns out like. So basically when you open it up, what you get inside is a little piece of paper, and on it just kind of gives you instructions of how to use the product, and number one basically says that use it on your bare skin as a primer for a light and smooth flawless look. The silky weightless powder visually minimises pores, fine lines, redness and imperfections, and you can also use it as a mineral powder or pressed powder on top. So you can actually use this as a primer and then as a setting powder as well. Drop that one. Yeah, so you can use it as a setting and finishing powder on top of your foundation, and obviously so you lock your foundation in as you control the shine. And yeah, just basically repeats itself again, seeing it minimises pores, etc, etc. So I thought we could give this one a go. I'm just going shopping with my mum today, so I am hoping that this doesn't turn out to be completely awful. But yeah, if you would like to see how this banana powder turns out, then please keep watching. Okay, so there's like an actual twisty bit on here, and then it's like a sieve, so you can actually pop some of the powder out. Right. Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a powder brush and I'm just going to dip that in. I'm not sure whether you just kind of pat this on, but we may as well just go for it. As you can tell, I do have a good few spots around here, so I'm curious as to see whether it will actually cover up and reduce the redness of them. Okay, so just looking in the mirror, I can definitely see that my pores are slightly smaller, but not as small as they look with, say, the Professional Primer from Benefit or the Fix one from Rimmel. But my skin definitely does look more mattified, and it's not really covered up the redness that much either, so I think we're just going to pop the foundation on and see how that turns out. Okay, so the foundation that I'm using today is one by Christian Breton. It's in the shade Nude, and yeah, we're just going to pop some of that on here. And then I'm just going to throw my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and I'm going to dip that in and slowly start going in. I am quite curious to see how it turns out because it is a dampened beauty blender, and whenever you apply anything wet on top of powder it seems to really grab, especially in the fine lines, but this says it reduces fine lines, so okay, now going in with a little bit of concealer. I'm using one by Rimmel. It is the Match Perfection concealer. Okay, so that is all applied. I actually quite like the look of it. It did grab onto the kind of fine lines on my forehead right here, but apart from that the skin does look really, really nice. And now we're just going to pop a little bit on top as well and set the makeup. Okay, so I'm just going to go into that same brush again and I'm just going to pop that on. I need a little bit more product out. It definitely takes the excess oil out, that's for sure. I was quite like shiny around here and now that is really, really matte. So if you do like that kind of really smooth matte look, then you are really going to like this primer slash setting powder. Okay, so I have just finished setting my face. First impressions of it, it has grabbed to certain parts of my dry patches. I do tend to have dry patches around here because obviously that's where I pluck and kind of trim my eyebrows. But overall it does make your skin look really, really smooth, really matte as well, which is not a bad thing. I do like quite a dewy finish, so possibly I would only apply this on the under eye area, and kind of where the excess oil does get a little bit ridiculous, but overall it is a really, really nice powder. So I'm just going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be back with you guys to let you know how the rest of it applies. Okay guys, so the rest of my makeup is now done, and I'm going to take you shopping with me. We'll see how the setting powder lasts all day. It is quite windy today, it's quite rainy, so I am excited to see obviously how it looks by the end of the day. Does it keep my makeup in place? And whether we've got any patches going on or whether it grabs weird to certain places of my skin. And okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi guys, so just a quick update. I have just finished eating, that's why my lipstick is just completely off. But overall it's been about 5 hours now. The sun is slowly starting to go down, it's just getting more and more rainy, and it's just not a good day today. But overall it does hold your makeup quite well. I did notice that my bronzer is starting to kind of get a little bit muddy around here, but overall it's not, you know, it's not grabbing funny, it's not creasing, so yeah, I think overall it's quite a good hack as well to use it as a primer and as a setting powder. I think in the future I would probably use it more around my under eye area, and I think I probably will stick to my normal primers as primers, not a powder one. I don't know, it just feels really weird to put on a powder as a primer. It just feels really strange because usually you just put it on after you've obviously done your foundation and you're just setting everything and putting everything into place. But I really do like the formula, and for those of you who obviously don't have a lot of money to buy a primer and then a setting powder and a foundation and everything like that and buy it all separately, this is a really good idea because obviously you got like the 2-in-1 and you obviously not spending that much money. I think the setting powder, the banana powder, is around £8 I believe from Gosh, so it's not super expensive and it does work really, really nicely. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!